It's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867. Or come on by Milberger's. Hi, did you have a question? Did you want to ask it on the air, or did you want to just ask one of the guys? Happy Halloween! Oh. Thank you. That was nice of you.
And you have lots of bells and whistles going on.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Oh, that was you that left that?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to have the gummy bears.
Yeah. Mark's going to have his. I had the little cheese balls, so thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Okay. Well, cool. Well,
thank you.
Right, well, thanks. All right. I'm going to get back and do this, but thank you so much. That was great. Well, listen, it's a beautiful day here at Milberger's.
I like it.
Yeah, it feels like, is this Michigan weather?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
How did you know?
I don't know.
Well, it's Michigan weather in September, not November.
Not November 1st?
Well, maybe October 1st. Maybe.
It is gray. It is a little chilly, but it feels like fall.
Yes, We all have many coats on.
We're coats of many colors?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see.
It turned cold last night. I mean, it started out so pleasant, and boy, it got crisp.
Oh, was it? How did your event hang out?
Oh,
how did your event do with the cold?
Oh, the kids were all so excited, and there were so many neighbors involved, and all had candy out and all kinds of treats. So once that started, everybody forgot about the cold weather and just enjoyed it.
Yay, good. We didn't have any trick-or-treaters, which is fine. Yeah.
Wow.
It was weird, though. I was worried because the dog goes off when there's a knock on the door or a bell, the dog just goes wild. And it's like, I don't want this happening every 5 minutes. But it worked out well. All right. And you? Did you go trick-or-treating?
We had one side of the street was involved.
Is that right?
Just one side of the street.
Were you on the one side or no?
No, we went over to the other side, and I gave out multiple bowls.
Oh, okay.
So, but we had a little community block party on one side with some hot dogs and candy and
that sounds nice.
Lots of other food.
Pizza?
No pizza.
Pizza? Man, we got to go to your neighborhood. You're giving away pizza?
Oh, yeah.
How did we not know about this?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, I made a point not telling. They said I couldn't tell you.
I'm sure they did, yeah.
Don't tell Peterson. Whatever you do.
Well, 210-308-8867, or it's a nice day to come out. And actually, this is a good day for pictures, too. The pumpkin patch is still here, but the overcast, isn't that better for the pictures?
There's a few things that are spectacular on.
Oh, what? What you got?
Pumpkins, $2 a piece. Yeah. Big pumpkins. Hay bales, $5 a piece, down from $25 a while back, but
and they're nice little hay bales. Are they like these
ones?
No,
they're the
bigger
big
ones.
Hay bales. Yeah. I don't know what the little ones are.
I don't know, but
nice.
I like them.
Oh,
they're cute.
So I saw something online again. I know that just brings shivers, but it talked about using a pumpkin for a planter. You take out the top. I guess you pull out the seeds, right?
There's not. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space in there.
Oh, cool! And then you fill it with soil, and fill it with petunias or something. Does that work?
For a little while.
Okay, until Till the pumpkin decides it's had enough?
Yeah, it rots, yeah.
Okay.
But then it's mulch. It's compost. It's compost and waiting.
Okay.
But
you're always, the glass is so half full.
Or you can, if you've got deer in the neighborhood, you can.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can put the pumpkins where they
it doesn't
can
matter
reach
what you
them.
do to them.
They find them.
And then you put flowers inside that the deer don't like. So.
Oh.
What flowers are those?
Vinca.
Was sages and vinca. Well, vincas are going out.
Yeah, the vincas are kind of going out.
I've seen a lot of
Mine are
great
blooming.
vincas. Yeah.
After that rain, daylilies are coming up through the neighborhood. Rain lilies, I mean.
Yeah, rain lilies, because daylilies.
They love
deer would love deer lilies.
Yeah, they love pansies.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of like snapdragons too. They
so
it's a
you
debate whether they like zinnias.
You could add plants, kind of as a buffet for them, or that they like, and then or you could go with plants that they don't like.
They probably set up a review.
Right?
That's right. They're
committee.
If you've been to the Finches, you know that their plants are delicious. They only get the best. That pumpkin was absolutely incredible that I ate last night. Bad service, but
we
good
have
food.
At least one restaurant that brings the remnants of their watermelons and other vegetables to one of the vacant lots, and gosh, that really brings in the deer. And they they renew it, so the deer get kind of impatient. Where is the supply for the week?
That's when they go on Yelp and.
Is this kind of a euphemism?
Or if you walk by and they come out to look at you, well, what good are you? You haven't brought us anything. Yeah.
Man, their deer are tough in your neighborhood.
They are.
So
just ask my Westies.
Oh, okay.
They're tough too.
Yeah. All right, 210-308-8867 with a cold snap, and I'll look at the weather for the rest of the week.
It's pretty much the same.
This is the weather for the rest of the week? Good.
Pretty much.
Okay, so do our gardening plans change a little bit? Are we thinking, we talked last week, but I think it got colder than we thought, about bringing stuff in, or...
Well, no, if you didn't have any, one of the things, if you didn't have, if you had planted seeds 3 or 4 weeks ago, which a lot of us did, and they haven't germinated, now is the time to replant them.
Okay.
And some of them might actually come up with this cool weather, but I've replanted some peas and some carrots and beets. But let's see, the rutabagas came up. Of course, the radishes have been coming up. But a lot of the seeded vegetables didn't come up in that heat.
All right, so let's say you got the vegetables, and now they're coming up a little bit, but they're young, they're tender, they're vulnerable. Well, let me ask you: are they more vulnerable to the cold like this, or this is okay?
Oh no, yeah,
they're okay.
Yeah, this is not. I thought you were going to say vulnerable to the insects.
Oh well, we can talk about that.
And birds and whatever is out there. They for a while they are pretty vulnerable, and it's kind of disappointing when you finally see that like the beets, especially. You see the beets come up, and then you go the next morning. You go out there and they've all been chewed down by the caterpillars or whatever's eating them. The beets, the birds will eat them.
If Mark was a supervillain character, he'd be like Beet Man, or Caterpillar Man, and train them.
Sometimes when I'm out in the sun, I am Beet Man, Beet Red Man.
Beet Red?
Yeah.
Where you train the caterpillars to go eat the beets. Mark does not like beets.
They're on my shoulders and so.
Oh, I actually heard those. Al sent me 20% chance of showers today. I actually saw more.
I saw 30%.
Okay, how about you? I saw 51%.
But I'm not
really.
Worried. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
but it was on Yahoo.
Mine was under 50.
Okay.
So you ask what's difference? Well, we throw on another sweater or sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's the difference about this time of year in the garden.
Okay.
And so you're taking out weeds, you're watering. And, a wonderful time is to add a little fertilizer for those leafy plants. And that's really needed.
20 degrees is quite different.
Well,
Okay.
but I didn't say we had 20 degrees out.
Yeah, we had a 42 last.
It was brisk.
Yeah. And then what was it, about 54 this morning?
Yeah, it was chilly.
Which is 20 degrees.
But then we got down to the 40s, didn't we?
Oh, 42 we got down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 48 is always for the tropicals. Little damage would occur.
Okay.
Does she think we're...
Oh, I'm not sure. Were you looking for...
Were you looking for a cashier or just asking the intelligent question?
Okay, come on up. Put those down for a second and come on the air with us real quick.
Now,
will you come on the air with us and ask?
She had some of my favorite ground covers.
Oh, they're one of Peterson's pigs?
They are one of Peterson's picks.
Picks. Oh,
picks.
that makes much more sense. Although it's cuter when it's Peterson's pigs. Yes, ma'am, you're on the air. Let's talk in the mic and we'll be able to hear you. What's going on?
I ordered a box of tulip bulbs when I was in the Netherlands.
Oh, wow.
And they have arrived this week. And I want to know what to do with them next and when to put them in the dirt. I realize they're not going to rebloom again after this year, probably. But
well, put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or did they already chill them?
No, they're not.
I don't think they chilled them yet.
It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much chill.
Okay, but
I'm trying to remember, Mark, how long we put them in for 1 month or
it's 45 days.
45 days.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
45.
Perfect. And I think we plant them around.
In the middle of December, I would plant them.
No. Yes, last week. Last week in December, first week of January. That's about when I do.
So in the meantime, I put them in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
and
you.
I mean, in there it says you can keep them in your garage, but I don't think our garages get cold enough here.
Is that somebody from Minnesota wrote that?
No, it's from Belgium. Or where I found it was a beautiful trip. It was great.
They've got the coldest garages ever, but we don't.
Okay.
So,
keep them in
when-
there for 45 days.
Preferably in a paper bag. In the chiller. They're in a nice box. With holes in it. Okay. Just put them in the crisper on the bottom there, the vegetable crisper, for 45 days.
Great. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
See, it was a good question.
Let us know how they do.
Send us pictures?
We really, 10 years ago, we did a lot of that.
Yes.
10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Well, they had the pre-chilled bulbs here.
And we had the bulbs here.
You ordered them ahead of time. They pre-chilled. And then I think we planted around January 1st, which is pretty close to your 45 days.
Yeah, and so that's what I said. I was always down here. Of course, back in Michigan, we do it in the fall.
Yeah.
But down here, and I don't want to get them soaking soggy wet.
Oh.
So we do it pretty close, right there.
I was with my daughter-in-law.
Now,
hang on.
what's your
I'm going to hold the mic for you.
Squirrel and deer situation?
I have squirrels, but they usually don't bother. I put some netting over the top when I start something.
That's what we're getting to. Yeah.
They'll find the bulbs, and the deer, of course, go after the foliage.
Yeah. And I don't have any deer right in my.
You want some?
No, thank you.
No. So that's going to be a segue where I'm going to talk about what you're buying right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Well, send us some pictures.
So,
Mark, your thing dropped.
Thing dropped.
There you go. Your paper.
So she has a lovely flat of a juga, which is one of my favorite ground covers.
Why don't we use that more?
Because deer love it. They'll come in. I know. That's why I said it was a lovely segue.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's nice in shady areas, maybe downtown or so. It's kind of purplish, it's multicolored, and it has a real nice bluish purple flower.
What's it do in the summer?
What's that? Planting them under the trees. Oh, okay.
So what you do in the summer? Well, we're trying to get it in deep shade. That's what it really prefers. And it grows well during the summer if in shade. If it's not in shade, it's going to brown on the edges.
Because we don't. It always surprises me. People mention it a lot, but we don't see a lot of it growing.
Well, deep shade and
hidden away in the caves.
And away from the deer.
Okay.
I've got another question.
It's much fun to say as it is to plant.
I've got another question for Mark.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's a seed from a tree. One of the after I drove the hayride, I stopped at one of the neighborhood events, and they were talking about removing the tree that produces the seeds.
Yeah, why?
They thought it was disorderly.
Oh.
But I checked it out. And
we could get in the entire this afternoon talking about stuff I found out this week, clients on the trees, and they said, it just looks ugly or disheveled.
Yeah.
And I'm like, anyway, so the seeds and seed pod that Calvin is holding up, which you can see on your
hold
down.
it up to the mic.
It's very nice. You can use them for marbles too. Hard brown seed with a little white spot in a tri-lobed.
Always three
tri-lobed seed pod. So that gives you the hint.
And the leaves look halfway familiar.
They're compound leaf, but they look like kind of maybe a miniature pecan.
That's true.
But it's a Mexican buckeye.
Oh, okay.
And I love the Mexican buckeye.
Does our birds and mammals go wild for acorns? Do they also these?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
On that one, it's they'll eat it, but it contains a slight toxin on that.
The one that I looked at produces a lot of. I mean, it's loaded with these nuts.
Right.
And dense. I'm thinking it's probably a good habitat area cover for birds too. But it is a little. If you're into golf course look, it's probably not your favorite.
It could be grown as a single trunk tree, but rarely does it like to stay that.
You're right. It had about 17 stems. But I was thinking that it looked like it was tolerant enough you could prune it into a shape. Yeah,
it will accept some pruning. So I said, but you have to do that on a regular basis.
Okay.
But it tolerates drought, freeze, snow, sleet.
Okay.
I couldn't remember the rest of the voicemail, though. But no pests.
Heat.
Grows in a lot of different areas. So underneath trees, outside of trees, slopes, lowlands. I mean, it's a very adaptable tree. That's why I like it.
I want to look it up.
It's an understory tree.
And what is it? Mexican buckeye?
Yeah, we call it understory / ornamental. It will have pink flowers, a little lighter pink than the red buds, the native red buds.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Approximately the same time.
Good, thank you.
Alrighty, cool. Well, let's take a quick break. While we do, give us a call and tell us what's going on in your gardening world. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. We have more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery, 1604 on Boulevardy Road. Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson, and more after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867 is our phone number. We're live here at Milberger's at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. So like the nice lady with the ajuga, you can come on by. And
it was very attractive in the containers.
Yeah.
I love it in the ground. And
how tall does it get, Mark?
Maybe about 6 to 8 inches tall.
Okay,
that's not bad.
With the flower. Yeah, okay. See, that's why I like it. It can be used in a shaded area on a patio.
And when does it bloom? In the spring
and a little bit in the fall.
Yeah, that's attractive.
Cool. Where is it in the nursery?
It's in the back.
With the rest
behind the
behind the building?
Ground covers, yeah.
Okay.
I always treat him as a little slow, so it's a behind the back cashier's entrance.
Okay.
You know
yeah,
what
but
that
he
is?
forgets.
Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah.
If it's more than 15 seconds long, he forgets to begin.
No, he's better than a dog or a deer.
What were we talking about? All right, 210-308-8867. Trip's got a Monarch report
All
for
right.
us at 210-308-8867. Hey, Trip, welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas. What's your Monarch report?
Oh, so the Monarchs are heading south. A couple of them stopped by the yard, and I took some really good pictures. And, boy, the males are big. I mean, they are big.
Wow.
It was very beautiful. And I was going to send you a picture of one, but I couldn't remember if it was Milton at klup.com or...
Just KLUP, Milton at KLUP.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll keep an eye out for it.
Did you get?
And,
was there any egg laying or caterpillar production?
Or were they just moving?
I haven't. They're just moving, and thank God that the tropicals had, the flowers and everything, because they were loading up. They were trying to get some fuel, and I was just out there, just like, oh wow, this is really cool. And
we got at least one report of egg laying and caterpillar production, but then they also reported the caterpillars the next day were harvested by the wasp.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
And the whole class saw the whole harvest.
That's what happened the last time I called you and I told you they were laying eggs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the leaves were all stripped and then the caterpillars were gone. And then I see those yellow jackets showing up, on the plants.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's probably what happened.
And I've had a lot of butterflies, but I have not seen a caterpillar. In my neighborhood, but here at the Certified Butterfly Garden, we saw a lot. We see a lot of butterflies, both queens and the monarchs, and we saw some egg laying and caterpillar production. But, a lot of places haven't seen much action.
I saw, I was over at this business on 151 and 410, and I do not know what this plant is, but it had a lot of little white flowers on it. There was a bunch of bushes. I don't know what they are, but the monarchs were loaded on there.
Ooh, I wonder what that was.
Blue flowers?
No, it had white flowers, but it's the same family. Yeah. It's the white bone set.
White bone
set. Yeah.
BONESET?
Yeah. SET,
yeah. Wow.
So that's a common name.
Gotta look that up.
But it's in the same family as the mistflower.
Oh. So good. But I never seen a monarch this big. This guy was
That's
big.
cool. I'll look for the pictures too. That'd be cool. I'll start looking at you. All right.
What is the other subtropical shrub that has blue flowers that's blooming now? It's loaded with butterflies too. We've talked about it.
We talked about mistflower, but there's another one.
It has the yellow berries afterwards.
I call it dewberry, but it's Duranta.
Duranta.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the Duranta, the butterflies love the flowers, but the birds finally eat the berries, but they're not too fond of them. But it's a pretty shrub.
Yeah, it's a good one, too. Yeah. But, it's going to lead to a great controversy today. Thanks, Trip. Because today is the day we usually recommend cutting back your tropical your tropical milkweed. So you have said that thank goodness they're there because they're providing nectar and foliage.
Yeah. And when was it? 2 days? The day it was real sunny. What is that? Wednesday or Tuesday or something? That's when they showed up. And it was in the evening, around 5:33.
Very cool.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of notices on the Book of Faces about the movement through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it was a little later because we've seen... For a month and a half or 2 months, we've seen a lot of monarchs.
Kevin and I should be coming through. They should be coming through. I think it was a little later than normal.
Oh, yeah.
So when you talk about cutting them back, because mine are all green with the blooms on them, how far do you cut them down to? Like,
well, the key there, what you're trying to prevent is late egg laying, right? Yeah.
Right.
You don't want those adults, those magnificent adults you're talking about. You don't want them dying, and then if it takes 30 days for the butterflies to produce, and they'll get caught in the cold weather and the flight. That's why we cut it back.
You don't want them to be lollygaggers.
Yeah, so wait.
No lollygagging around.
They need to get there. They need to get on their trip and get down there where it's Mexico.
Yeah,
that's right. If they can get by those wasps, huh?
So when you cut, like mine are, say they're 2 feet long, how far do I cut them down?
Right to the ground.
Yeah.
Because you don't want any foliage.
So the rule of thumb for all the things is 3 to 6 inches.
If you could,
but usually by the time we get down to 3 inches, we're going right to the ground.
If you could you take all the foliage off and leave the blooms, that would be all right, because they're a wonderful nectar source. Favorite not only of the monarchs, but everything that's even our hummingbirds, our migrating hummingbirds, love them.
Okay, so I got the mist flowers. They've got their purple things on them too.
Yeah. I think this year it's probably not a major factor, and quite often we said we debated between October 1st and November 1st. I'm inclined to say October 1st, and Mark used to say November 1st, but
I have moved it up. However, that reminded me what Tripp said. It reminded me that I used to say November 1st.
But I don't think there'll be if the weather is cool like this, and there's not much egg laying action. I don't think we'll interfere too much with that monarch breeding.
Okay.
Famous last words. So.
Thank you, Tripp. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, good report.
Milton at KLUP.com. So I'll share the pictures with the guys as soon as I see it. All right, man.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tripp. Good report. 210-308-8867. Are we looking for any other reports? Tomato reports, the VHN 968 still going strong.
Yeah. And
my other one's not so
ruby.
much. Oh, your ruby crushes?
Yeah. And the larger ones are producing.
Yeah.
And we're just waiting for them to get to
red
full size.
Yeah, they're not. Mine are kind of green and still kind of going, but they're not doing anything. So, so we can get tomato reports too if you've got some tomatoes that are larger and doing stuff.
The cold weather, the peppers finally took a little bit of a chance.
Did they?
Yeah, they basically they kind of, at least in my garden, they stopped growing and the foliage declined. So it looks, unless it warms up again, it will probably be the end of the major
you think
production.
the peppers are?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have any peppers that I can compare it to, just the tomatoes. And, the lows for the next week are 53, 52, 51, 59 on Tuesday.
Okay, that's super carrot and beet weather.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I reseeded, the radishes have done fine, which surprised me that this hot weather they were productive. And the new seeding has already come up on the radishes, so they've been pretty versatile. But carrots and a few beets are up, but not much carrot action.
There were things that we were kind of holding off on planting until it got cooler. Are we there yet? Maybe you said do them in November. Of course, it's November.
Well,
Crawford reseeding lettuce.
If you had, I was thinking that if we had this kind of weather, if we had good spinach transplants, you might want to try some. But Staff and I was looking for some spinach, and we didn't.
Okay.
It was all taken up because I saw it 2 weeks ago, and then you were looking for it last week, and we couldn't find any. So, yes, this is a wonderful time.
Okay.
But the traditional time is like mid-November. And then we should see, well, one of the staff people told me that our onions are scheduled to show up on the 17th of November.
Very cool. All right, so lots of things here at the nursery. Did you see anything else out there? I know you were wandering out there.
I was collecting some herbs for a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
And we have a wide variety of herbs. The transplants, as I kind of indicated, a lot of people have bought the transplants. But we still have stuff. We have lettuce out there. We have Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower.
Oh, good. Okay.
All good.
Chinese cabbage.
Chinese cabbage. We have bok choy out there. So if you're interested in trying something new, we have it out there right now.
And boy, those vegetables, those foliage vegetables, and even the broccoli and things, are really responding to this weather.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So speaking of foliage, we have Swiss chard out there.
Oh, good.
But
and kale.
Have your BK ready.
For this chard and the
for all the cold
cabbage
crops,
and the
yes.
Okay.
Well, even the chard gets some attention from
really
caterpillars. I'm not sure which ones, but then I was thinking that when you put grass begone or post to spray Bermuda grass in your vegetable garden, which its a label allows that, they recommend you match the amount of active ingredient with the with oil. One of the oil additions.
Oh, okay.
Now, and then when I noticed when I was applying the BT, it was just running off the vegetables pretty quick too.
Huh.
And I would think I was going to check the label, but I would guess that you could add some a little bit of soap.
Yeah, a little surfactant, or what we call sputter stickers, and a little ivory dish soap.
Okay.
It makes a lot of difference because a lot of that foliage, when it's growing as fast as it is almost straight upright, and a lot of it's waxy.
Yeah. We're talking a squirt or two or a tablespoon.
Okay, so not a lot, but just enough to kind of... Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break. While we do, you give us a call. Al wanted to remind you that tomorrow ends daylight savings time, so it's tomorrow at 2 a.m., so this time tomorrow will actually be 11:29, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's what we talked about earlier.
Yeah. So that'll be good. So set your clocks, Calvin. Don't be late. We had your mom had to call you that one time.
Really?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
It was pretty long back, but we don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom has been passed a few years. Yeah.
I know, but just remember, you've asked me to remind you. So.
Right.
All right, 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. So back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas. I'm Milton Glueck with Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson, and I sitting on the porch here at Millburgers. And I just sent you one of Tripp's pictures of the monarch. I'm having trouble with the other one. It's not happy, so we'll have to see what we can do. But, yeah, check it out. It's a beautiful picture, Tripp. Appreciate you sending it up. Here it is again. Let's see if I can get this guy to work. Okay, I'm going to try. But, it's Milton at KLUP.com. Tripp got it. All right, can I paste it? No. Okay, I don't get what's happening, Tripp. But we got the big one that you sent. And I sent. Did you get it, Mark? I heard your phone go off.
No, I got it. You heard my phone chirping.
Chirping, yeah. All righty, 210-308-8867, the number to call. And Calvin, you want to talk about your article? You got it there by your microphone?
I do, yeah. Now, we talked a lot about birds last week, but the article again this week is about birds, but more specifically about feeding the birds and water.
Right.
That's such a. It's here in San Antonio. We've got so many species. It's just a wonderful place to watch the birds, observe the birds if you're interested in the birds. And one of the key ways to meet the birds' needs and also to get access to a lot of the species is with water.
I was so glad that came first in the article, and that is important.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is that the migrating birds find the water, even if you have just a bird bath with a recirculating pump, one of those $30 solar or plug-in recirculating pumps. Just they find those things. They're attracted to that moving water, I guess. And then if you and then you see almost all kinds. The tanagers, you see the orioles, the colorful. Well, what are they? Indigo buntings and the ones with the mixed color buntings, the ones that are hard to believe. There's so many different colors on them. Painted buntings.
Oh yeah,
and
we've talked about those before. Those.
Yeah, so that the article talks a lot about the water situation, and we talk about tried, at least in my experience, and I think a lot of the bird watchers and bird feeders have had success, same kind of success with this. Put the bird baths about 6 feet away from shrubs. It gives the birds an opportunity to escape, hide from the hawks. Especially Cooper's hawks. We have. Most of us bird watchers like the Cooper's hawks too, but it's better if the birds have a chance, but not any closer than the 6 feet. And why do you think that is, Milton?
Cats?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they, even the cat, most of our cats in our neighborhoods are well fed, but they're still
they're still
hunters.
Yeah,
and they take a lot of interest in the birds, and especially if they're in bird baths. So that 6 foot is kind of a magic amount for them to have a good chance to survive, the birds. And then we don't generally have trouble with the mosquitoes larvae in the bird baths, because at the end of the day the water's all gone.
Oh.
Or if you got a recirculating pump, it's recirculating. But you just rinse it out, and you got to refill it every day, and then you really get the birds.
How does the weather affect the mosquitoes? Are they less active?
Oh yeah, but
I was going to say not hardly.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
Well, in the north, a place like Michigan or Minnesota, in a couple of days you can have a freeze.
Yeah.
And then you have a couple of days of decent weather.
We pray for freezes.
And you got the mosquito larvae back. I don't know how they manage that, but they certainly do. So that's a factor. And then the article goes on to talk a lot about the bird feeding. Of course, sunflower seeds are always the favorite, but not only the birds, they're the favorite of the squirrels too. And one of the ways to reduce the squirrel consumption is to use those steel feeders with the weight sensitive perches that close.
Oh.
And you can even make them so that they close for the white-winged doves too, if you want to reduce it. Or you can try safflower seed, and
they don't like that. That's I had to read it a couple of times, folks, on the newspaper. It's SAFF, safflower.
Yeah,
not safflower.
It's a white seed that quite often, and the birds that the cardinals like it, the house finches and the English sparrows, but also the one of my favorite birds, the lesser goldfinches, really like that seed. So, but in my neighborhood, it's the safflower seed feeder is dominated by the house finches, which are the ones with the red, look like the size of an English sparrow, but they've got the males have a lot of red on there, and the females have striping on the front. And then of course the article talks a lot about suet for the insect eaters and pepper flavored seed, which Mark has scientifically explained why it chases off.
I'm not going to say that today, but for folks, you know how when you get your pizza, they always give you extra pepper flakes. Save those, and then you can use them on your suet.
Oh, how do you use them? You just sprinkle them on there?
Sprinkle them on there. Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. So that's Calvin. What else was in the article? Anything? Because I'm going to ask you if you read the article I sent you.
Oh, yeah, about the birds?
Yeah. I didn't know if we get these or not.
No,
it's hard to tell. We don't get northern cardinals or...
Well, we get northern cardinals.
Okay.
We probably get a lot more cardinals than most places do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here, San Antonio, I mean, this is amazing. You can, in our neighborhood, if you put a bird feeder out with sunflower seeds, you'll have 6 or 7 cardinals and unbelievably beautiful birds. But the other thing, like the nuthatches are generally not here.
Okay, yeah, were they in there?
They were not.
There's downy woodpeckers.
So they kind of what Milton's talking about is an article
in Country Living
covers about six birds, and it's kind of general for the whole your whole area.
Yeah. What is the junco?
Junco.
You
occasionally will see a junco here.
Yeah.
They like the sunflower seeds. They like the thistle. Safflower seeds.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They'll come in either a single or a
you
small
want to describe that? It's kind of a bland blue jay, bland cardinal.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of brown and...
It's teeny, though.
Brown and black.
Sparrow size.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's in the whole picture, the bottom is covered with thistle that it already ate. Red-tailed hawks.
Now
was that one of the ones?
Well, we see red-tailed hawks. Generally don't see them at the feeder.
No.
We see more Cooper's hawks.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah, you have to have a really tall trees or several tall trees. So we see them down by the Whitty, up by the Botanical Gardens, down by the Medina Natural Area. That's where we see the red-tail, red-shoulder. And then in town, we see a lot more Cooper's hawks.
Yeah, if you see one streaking through your
it's going after something.
Yard. Well, at yard they like streaking through places, and they stay generally low.
I turned around one day, and there was one looking at me on the chain link fence with something in its talons. I didn't quite. All I saw were a bunch of feathers fly away, but it had this angry hawk look. I mean, we're directly into each other's yellow eyes. I didn't have yellow.
Yeah, I was wondering.
No.
I quite often get that same effect or impact of if there's no feeder, no birds in my feeders. I say there must be one of them.
Yeah, I know. It is. Or you hear a blue jay, or a mockingbird giving the alarm to everybody else. And you listen carefully and go, oh yeah, must be one around.
And they get quite tame.
Oh, really?
Well, they'll.
That's a relative word.
I know they'll sit on, and they like the water.
Yeah.
they'll sit on the edge of the bird bath area, and just kind of, I might eat you if you come through here, a sparrow or a cardinal. But right now, I'm just kind of enjoying the water.
We heard. I wish I could remember the call. We heard a bird last night that was kind of weird. We'd never really heard it before. Is there anything strange in town? Kind of like.
Well, that's
not a cat.
It could have been a cat.
Well, you know what it's to me sounds like.
What?
Our friends, the Mexican eagle.
Oh, really?
Cara.
Oh.
I call them kind of cackle, like a noisy.
We saw one downtown the other day too.
Really?
Yeah. So it could have been.
Are there more than normal now, or?
Well, in the medical center. There's a pair that raise 2 young that go to the tallest trees in our neighborhood, and then they sit up there and cackle and.
Okay.
And then we'll get birders come through and just to see them.
Yeah.
And then we had a listener and a reader of my articles that I said, well, I thought that they weren't here 10 years ago, and he said, well, they weren't as many here 10 years ago, but he reported where he had, which I can't remember which neighborhood. Mark may remember because he has a better memory than I do, but 15 years ago there was a pair that he in the neighborhood where he lived that he followed, and they were quite active. But the population has expanded since then. It used to be just the Rio Grande Valley, and
oh wow,
now it's as far north here as
would they
beyond
be
San Antonio.
Would they be scared about a dog that ran out of the house and started running all over the yard? We didn't hear it after that.
No, the dog or the eagle?
We didn't hear the eagle after the dog ran around the yard.
Now they're pretty
bold.
Bold, and then they get used to the traffic in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but when they first move into a neighborhood, at least my experience has been they stay high.
Okay.
And they'll sit up there in the tree and watch what's going on, and they'll cackle and then they get bolder and bolder.
Okay.
And then they ignore what they're known for. They like to share the bodies of dead or like deer that have been hit by a car.
Oh,
with
not picky.
Other scavenger, but they are the scavenger that does the initial job of tearing that animal apart.
Yeah. So the buzzards like it because you do the dirty work and we'll come in and finish everything.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be the first.
Finish all the other dirty work.
They'll be the first ones in there. They'll do some tearing apart, and then they'll just kind of back off a little while and let the turkey vultures and everything.
You want to look one up, Milton, on your IT there?
What am I looking up? The turkey.
You look up Caracara.
Okay.
They have a fearsome beak and a fearsome
it's really
set of talons.
Very nice, and the coloring is very striking, that black and white. There's one other color in there, too.
There's Caracara, New York. I guess that doesn't count.
No, that's not the one.
Caracara oranges?
No, not that one either.
Okay. All right, we need to. I'll look during the break.
During the break, that'd be good.
But yeah, we need to take that break. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. More in a moment. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery, 1604 on Boulevardy Road. Back after this with Mark Peterson, Dr. Calvin Finch, and I'm Milton Glueck. This is 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening, South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Boulevardy Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867 is our number. 210-308-8867. Mark, so fall is for planting. Is there anything we haven't talked about now that you would, from the tree standpoint or a shrub standpoint, that you would talk about planting?
You've been waiting not to plant at this time?
No, that you've been waiting on. Okay, wait till it gets a little bit consistently cooler. No? What would you plant right now? Anything?
I would. Contrary to a lot of people believe, we can't plant during the winter because we have to protect the plants from the cold. No. The vast majority of plants don't worry about the cold. We plant them now so that we get their roots well out into the soil before the heat of the next summer.
And do you know
heat and drought?
What do you think our topic will be next week in the article?
Will it be fall is for planting or something thereabouts?
No, it'll be protecting your plants from the cold.
Oh, okay. I just did a video with the president of DVSC, Andrew Waring. We did it at the Botanical. The San Antonio Garden Center. Mm-hmm. It was fun. We had lots of fun. Don't get Andrew and I together. We'll have too much fun.
Dangerous.
All
right. Well, we'll come back to this question and we'll talk more about you and Andrew in just a second. David is on the line at 210-308-8867. Hey there, David. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, I have my lawn is primarily Bermuda with some St. Augustine mixed in, and I have a lot of horse herb, what I believe is horse herb and other weeds that I would like to try to start getting under control. And I was calling to see if you had any recommendations on pre-emergent now, or maybe I should wait till the spring, and just not sure what to attack this weed problem.
Well, none of those are pre-emergent. Horse herb is will grow from the roots and grow from seed.
Yes,
but the issue is probably something different there. It's almost impossible to successfully grow San Augustine and Bermuda grass together, because one takes 100% sun and the other one can take a little shade, and then how tall are you mowing it?
Mowing it pretty high, several inches, about as high as my lawnmower will go.
See, because the Bermuda grass won't prosper and won't be able to compete with the San Augustine in that situation.
So I should mow it lower. Yeah.
Is there, how much shade is there?
Not much shade. And like I said, it's mostly Bermuda, but there is some San Augustine mixed in.
Okay. Well, if you mowed low, an inch and a half or less, and now your pre-emergent. What was about end of August, Mark? Is that?
Yeah. So September, first week of September, Labor Day, for the cool season ones.
The winter weeds.
And then the summer ones, we're trying to do it late February, March, again in April or May.
But I think the key there is how much can you water? Do you have access to?
Well, I'm on city water, but I try to water once a week.
Okay, because I think the key there is probably that mowing and the how much light. Is available.
If you consistently mow, then you eliminate a lot of like the horse herb and other weeds that you may have, and you don't need to have a pre-emergent. But when I say consistently mowing, then I ask the people usually, so what's your mowing day? And they go, what? And I said, no, pick a mowing day. You're going to mow that day every
Once
week,
a week
for from April to October. And they go, huh? And that's what I said. And what's your mowing day?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's Sunday, I guess.
It's Sunday, yes.
It's right before my watering day.
Right before your watering day. That's exactly right. So that's basically what it.
And that's consistent with our situation. This is not the best lawn growing environment. So we're in a constant battle, and so that's why that timing and that mowing and all those other factors, the shade, and the mowing height, all those are important to maintain that lawn.
Right. So when I put a pre-emergent down, say in the spring, like you suggested, should I spray a weed killer before I put the pre-emergent down to kill the existing weeds?
No. The pre-emergent stops the seeds from germinating.
Yeah.
And those weeds that are existing there are generally cool weather weeds, and they will die. They will all die by May, so why bother spraying them?
Now, you may have some special problems like your horse herb. You may, after you start this process, you'll notice that there's a few weeds that do linger, and horse herb may be one. Then you would spray a contact herbicide on those if they persist.
After the pre-emergent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Cool. Well,
All
thank
right,
you
good
for
luck.
calling, David. You take care.
All right, thank you. All right,
Bye-bye.
bye.
All right, that'll free up a line at 210-308-8867. You want to get back to your trees? You were talking about, we want to make sure we got to David, but I interrupted you.
Oh gosh, yeah. Remind everybody, Mark, about the tree, this time of the year for the tree planting, and also our access to the CPS.
The CPS Energy Green Shade Rebate Program. And I say it like that because it's easier to look up all the details when you say it directly like that. So CPSC Green Shade Tree Rebate. Rather than going to their website and trying to find it. It's much easier this way. So some of the rules are you have to plant it on certain sides of the house, and you have to plant from an approved list, which is quite extensive and liberal, and you are limited to 5 per that residence lifetime. So if you had a previous owner plant 2 according to the rebate, then you're allowed to plant 3 more.
Okay.
So, on that. And that rebate list is pretty liberal. There's lots of trees that I may not recommend for shade, but they would also help with maybe some pollination. Or some flowering, things like that.
So I'm thinking of lemon and lime.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too. And I'm thinking maybe like redbuds.
How you can justify those?
Yeah, redbuds on the list. That's not a really shade tree. It was expanded a few years ago from just purely shade trees.
From our normal, our oaks and elms.
Oh, and the list that Calvin and I love on that, elms and aquas, and so those are on the list. Then they have some of the details, reminders on how to plant. Twice as big for the container for the hole. Plant high, don't plant low. Plant high.
Well, explain what that means.
Okay. So the top of the root ball, usually we say level of the ground, but no, we no longer say that. We say 1 to 2 inches above the grade.
Okay.
Because the materials in the tree is grown in, they're mostly grown container, and those will decay and sink. Also, balls just sink naturally.
Right.
So we want the roots, the initial roots coming out of the root ball, to have lots of oxygen and not be covered with heavy clay soil. So the worst thing that you can do to a tree is plant it too deep, because lots of times that's a lifetime detriment.
Yeah, we've had lots of people that have called where that first question is, how far above the soil line.
Yeah. So it's a good website. That lasts from October 1st to April 30th if funds are sufficient.
And there you got to be a CPS customer. And how do you get access to the $50 per tree?
So you download an application. They don't do it online. They do it. Download an application, and you send in your receipt, and then they'll credit your account.
It's not difficult.
Nah.
Okay, and you'll get a list on there of the trees, and Millburgers can help you find them.
We have lots of them over here.
Yeah.
And,
I wouldn't be surprised if they have almost every one
all of them. Yeah.
And if you see the list and you're not familiar with some of these trees, or you say, what is Mark and Calvin's favorite? Give us a call. We will be happy to do that.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Speaking of rebates and trees and stuff like that there, does Saws have a rebate going on right now? Or
no.
Okay.
Our rebate, well, not specifically for trees.
Okay.
So the landscape coupon is ongoing right now. Oh, check that. There may be an end date for October.
Dear.
All of a sudden that popped in my brain.
So you think yesterday would have been?
Yeah. I got.
We'll check it out then. Okay.
But that was for the landscape coupon, and of course that is getting 200 square feet of grass removed and replacing it with drought-tolerant, frost-tolerant pollinator plants.
Now, I think there's a problem there. Millburgers doesn't participate anymore.
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
No, not anymore. Millburgers made a decision about a year and a half ago.
Okay. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. I'm not going to pull that finger. I've done that before. That's a mistake.
No. However, a lot of the plants that are recommended on the Saws website are available here.
Okay.
So come on by and look at the list. And if you do not want to go through a paper process, then come on over and get some of the recommended species.
All righty. You're listening to Millburgers Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Our phone number 210-308-8867. It's a pretty day here at Millburgers. That sun keeps trying to come out and cut through those clouds every now and then.
Let's remind everybody, it's just a beautiful situation here. What would you want one of those $2 pumpkins for? There's hundreds of them here. Mm-hmm. Would you do that for recipes, or would you do that for displays still? You would do it if you got deer that you like to bring, or any other kind of livestock. They'll go ahead and play with those pumpkins, and then eventually eat the pumpkins.
But and the pumpkins don't always have to be just Halloween. They're kind of a fall decoration too. So that's a good deal.
And then of course
I'm going to do a planter in one.
Cyclamen are unbelievably beautiful. We can see the red, the purple, the pink, the white from here.
You were blown away. I mean, it's kind of fun with Calvin too. And the cyclamen is he'll just be kind of staring off. And they'll just go, they're beautiful. They're just beautiful.
Oh, the foliage is unbelievable. If you never seen them, it's worth a trip to Millburgers just to see this display. Mm-hmm. Large, color, every one of them is loaded with blooms, and they keep the blooms through the whole winter until it gets warm in April. You do have you have to be ready to protect the flowers, and you just get yourself some insulate or some other agricultural fabric, and you'll put it over the top if the temperature is forecast to be about 28 below, 28 degrees, so it's 4 degrees below freezing. Although I've had great luck for a number of years, I never covered them at all. And but then I started because they're on sale, but even then they're not an inexpensive plant. So you want to preserve them. The cold weather doesn't bother the foliage at all, but if you knock the blooms off, it's a long way before the blooms come back. Yeah. And then these fall asters continue to be beautiful. They're not on sale.
No, but they're awfully pretty, and the bees sure like them.
Oh gosh, yeah, they're great pollinators, and they'll come back every year. They're a perennial, and they always amazes me that they'll grow on that those boulevards, in the hot, sunny area, and you won't even notice them for most of the year,
and then all of a sudden,
3 weeks in the fall, they're those bright blue. They're a mound, and they're covered with the blooms, and then all the pollinators are around there, and then they go back to their retreat again and just hang out. You do have to get that wonderful mound shape. You do have to prune them a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When do you remember?
So you do it about 4th of July, and then you do it again about Labor Day.
Oh, okay.
And then all that new growth will then have flowers. So then you get flowers in the latter part of September and October, throughout October.
And then there's some of the other flowers that are on sale are another very large display of the snapdragons, and then the stalks.
Yeah, I tell you what.
A lot of stalks over there, and you can really smell the wonderful fragrance.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back. We'll talk about some of the items that are on sale at Millburgers. 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. If you've got a question for us, and we'll be happy to help you out. Back in a moment with more of Millburgers Gardening, South Texas. Mark Peterson, Dr. Calvin Finch. I'm Milton Glueck. This is 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. All right, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. Let's talk about some of those items that are on sale right now at Millburgers. These are good through November 3rd, but there's some terrific items. And pansies are on sale, 4-inch pot.
What is it?
Pansies.
Oh, yeah.
Talks about being a butterfly attractor.
I'm not sure that they're a great butterfly attractor.
That may be stretching it a little bit.
So what is it when they talk about clear and faced varieties mean?
Oh, yeah. There's two really distinct flower types on pansies. One's got a black center, and the other is pure color.
Yeah. Okay. So we always like to say, if you look sideways, you'll see that the colored ones have it's face of an old man. So they have big bushy eyebrows and a big bushy mustache, and the little yellow dot is the nose.
I'm trying to see on the picture if they
see.
Okay.
Sort of.
Why would you describe a beautiful pansy as an old man?
That's what they used to do at the botanical gardens. The old man flower. So Mr. Moy used to call it that, and several of the employees call it the old man flower.
Okay. So, all right. So pansies are on sale in the 4-inch pot for $5. Snapdragons are on sale. I really am eager to see where those snapdragons that I kept throughout the summer, how they come back. But
look at those colors.
Yeah, they're much nicer than mine.
Gosh, there's that Of course, the yellow is very showy, and then there's that spectacular kind of orange over there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a UT person, you might like that.
I don't
orange.
think that's burnt orange, but it's close. The reddish orange?
It's kind of coral, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Coral.
I'll go with that.
You know what? Which one I liked over there was the white.
That's where I got.
Is that right?
I got about 6 white ones.
Yeah, they're very attractive. This is a sentinel. This is a discipline. Grows to about 18 inches tall. Does very well if you plant it in rows. And it's less top heavy than the rockets. The rockets are the old-fashioned one with the big ball at the top, and Mark and I really like those. And they've got really intense colors. But the Sentinel has intense colors, but they're much more disciplined in terms of growing. They're not as likely to be blown over. But both the snapdragons are generally, and even the stocks are in this league too. They quite often are react to a January freeze.
Oh,
and then so you lose the bloom for a month or so, and then you get the even more spectacular bloom period in the spring. Yeah.
That's so you get that second bloom. That's cool.
Yeah. Now, the yellow and the gold calendula is also that one is like the pansies. They seem to grow through those cold spells. I don't ever remember covering pansies. Some gardeners may, but most of the time you don't need to. They can put up with the cold weather. And then there's Mark's favorite cousin of the pansy,
the violas.
Oh yeah,
and so
Johnny Jump Ups.
One of them is Johnny Jump Ups, one of the violas,
mm-hmm.
and they have same thing, face and clear.
And they really can do well in the even small containers that are in full sun. Mm-hmm. They fill and accommodate whatever environment you can give them. Now, I kind of hesitated to say that they were good pollinators, but the little butterflies do go to the
little white, and then the solvers.
Okay.
Sulfurs.
And that was which ones? The snaps or the?
The violas.
Oh, the violas. Okay.
Yeah, and the pansies too, but the violas. Yeah. Quite often you really notice them on the violas because they're same size as the flowers.
We talked about the cyclamen. They're on sale in the 4.5-inch pot, normally $6.99, now on sale for $24. Lantana is on sale. If you're looking for that perennial, in number one pot is $8.88. And then, because of the cold weather, do you just plant them now? Or just or save them and kind of...
The lantana?
Yeah.
Yeah, you plant them.
Okay. Oh, what is that?
You're not
What's that fluttering by?
Monarch, yeah.
Oh, is that a monarch? Okay.
But, lantanas are going to... As this cooler weather comes, lantanas become less of a factor. But
okay. Oh, that's right. You have the purple
they're popular as a nectar source in the fall. But the butterflies like them, and the hummingbirds, and also the salvias.
And there's still some purple and white, which are traditionally the cooler weather bloomers.
That is correct.
Oops, I couldn't hear you there. Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
that is correct.
There you go. Okay, I got you.
I was yawning, so you did a cough.
Okay,
but these are perennials, and they'll be back, and they'll. I don't know. If you measured them against the bloom period against most plants, the lantanas bloom a lot. They don't bloom much in the deepest winter, but most of the rest of the year they're doing some blooming, and the deer don't eat them.
Okay.
And I've seen them planted in neighborhoods that don't have great soil like mine. They do fine, and they plant them on against some of those rock
Oh, okay.
Fences, well, does that, you don't call those a fence, that rock walls.
The rock walls.
Yeah, like every 8 feet or so. And gosh, they're attractive.
We have one that came up naturally, and it's got the tricolor blooms on it, but by a oak tree, and it's just happy as can be.
Even with the shade of the oak tree?
Yeah, it's seems to be okay. Now, it's not blooming now, but in the summer it comes out. It's pretty. Let's see, what else? So 210-308-8867. I don't think we talked about this last week, and that's foxtail fern is on sale in the number one pot. It's now $6.88, normally $12.99. I know that people love them. I know that we.
How did they use them?
I don't know. I know we've seen them when they have them on sale. We've seen people with wagons. It says.
Do you know, Mark, how they?
The way I would use
border
it is as an accent to a large pot with other flowers, and then in a bed in a shady area. I would also use them in an accent with other shade plants to give you some fall color. I mean, not fall color, but some evergreen and some texture in the beds.
So would these be good under a oak? I know you don't recommend some things under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're not going to require a lot of water.
Yeah.
They're a drought-tolerant fern, and you can mix and match with certain other drought-tolerant perennials.
Okay.
And give you a little different texture feel.
Yeah, what's going to happen? Oh, good. Did you have something you wanted to bring up?
Well, I was just saying we haven't spent a lot of giving the strawberries much attention.
Yeah, I was going to. They're next. Yep.
The plants really look nice over there.
Yeah. They look really nice, and they are ready to go. Come on in.
We have in the 4-inch pot for $2.99. And then just all kinds of. What?
Oh, okay.
They're normally $3.99. They're on sale for $2.99. Ornamental kale and cabbage, 4-inch pot, 4 for $5. So. We talked about discipline with the sentinel snapdragons. Ornamental kale and cabbage does well in rows and plantings too. We don't use that as much as we used to. But they're attractive. Generally, we don't use it as a food plant.
I was going to say any public garden like the Japanese tea gardens, or at the botanical garden, or downtown.
Yeah,
a lot of ornamental kale and cabbage, but you don't see it as much. No, that is correct.
But it is. They all look, the same. So if you like that kind of an orderly, or like shapes, sharp edges and things, or rounded, they really do an ideal. Oh, and they got those cabbage. The center has got some color, kind of not rust isn't a good way to describe it. What is that? Kind of a purple.
Yeah, I was going to say purple is usually, but different shades of purple on the inside. That's kind of nice. They're very attractive.
Mark and I have spent a lot of time talking about the winterizer fertilizer.
Oh yeah,
and it is on sale.
That's good.
If you're looking for a bargain on nitrogen, that's the product to buy there. If you get, especially, really makes a good choice for fast producing, like the onions that are going to be in November. The ornamental vegetables, not ornamental vegetables. I'm sorry,
just regular leafy vegetables. But leafy, and then the cole crops. They always can use extra nitrogen.
And we generally, up until November 1st, we talk about using it on the lawn. We're kind of getting to the point now where it's less efficient
on the lawn
to use it on the lawn, because releases all that nitrogen pretty quickly. And a month ago, or half a month ago, even though the grasses were capable of incorporating it into the root system and then having it available for spring growth. Now we're kind of at the point where we're close.
But for trees and beds and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, or, well, I would look at it in terms of, even if you're an advocate for fertilizing in the spring for trees, it's a good bargain. You buy it at now, and then you use it in February. Apply it in February.
$24.88 in the 40-pound bag.
And that's the same amount, that's the same amount of, basically the same amount of nitrogen as the 1959.
Okay, I'm done. James is on the line. I won't sneeze anymore. James is on the line at 210-308-8867. Hey there, James. Welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. What's going on?
Oh, I never thought I'd say this, but it sure is nice mowing when it's cool.
Yeah.
Versus hot. Yeah. Anyway, I've been mowing all morning. Well, hey, I got a thought, and I don't know if it's a good thought. I've got a bed in the front of my house, along the front of my house, I should say, that I want to change. It's bare now, except for weeds and grass. Can you solarize a bed like that in this time of year and over the winter, or will it not be effective?
Do what?
To prep it
Solarize. No,
solarize.
generally we do it July and August. I'm not saying it's not impossible. It's supposed to be a La Nina winter, which means warmer and drier. So, you could do it. It wouldn't hurt. How about that? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to try to do that. I'm not expecting it to get hot enough to really do the killing that you need to do. It's got to get up there above 140 underneath soil.
Well, with your advice gives me a second thought. If I were to put it down now or this fall, maybe I'd leave it all the way through the heat of next summer and plant next fall. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
There you go.
Or would it
you
be
that patient, James?
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow.
Is this the James we know?
What did
it is.
James?
Well, this bed has been bare, except for weeds, for a few years now. So what's one more season or so?
Okay. All right.
I really...
If you're going to use it...
I really want to get rid of the seeds, the weed seeds. Yeah, that's my goal.
Clear plastic and bricks on the outside.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or seal it well, whatever you have.
That was my next question, clear or black. I know I've heard the answer before, but I don't remember. Okay, clear. All right, I'll pick up some clear plastic next time I'm at the big box store and get it down.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to you again, James.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hey, James, before you go, also a little hint. A lot of authorities recommend watering that and then letting the steam build up in the soil to add another killing agent.
What do you think of that, James? We lost James. Okay.
Oh, we lost James.
All right.
Plastic
James,
down now.
there he is.
Okay, there you are.
What's that?
If I was to put the plastic down now, it's going to be a long run, almost a 40-foot run, 8 foot wide. So could I pull it back when it's time to put down the pre-emergent and then fold it back over, or would you not even mess with the pre-emergent? So I'm going to solarize.
I don't know if I'd mess with it, but if you are...
Well, that defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
You may as well just use the pre-emergent.
Yeah.
Well, that was my second thought. Would that be a better and or more effective and or, I know it would be easier labor-wise, would that be as effective if I put some pre-emergent down, like you say, in January or February?
Yeah,
it's a gamble.
Yeah, it may be effective, but would it be efficient? You're just doubling your labor or tripling your labor.
Okay, well, I want to go the least labor route, but I want the most effective route. So which one would you choose?
Well, I think what we would do is say, James, will you check that out for us and then give us a report? And then then all the other gardeners that listen to the show will have an opportunity to use the information you've collected.
At least just use the solarization for the long period of time, and then give us a call back. I really would like to know.
If I was going to put some shrubs through there, can I just plant through the clear plastic, or would you recommend removing the plastic?
No, it has to be completely 100% solid to do the effect. If you're going to cut holes to boot plants, then it's not going to be effective.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
And James, did you hear the thing about the steam and the watering that Mark was talking about? We kind of lost you for a second.
All right.
Uh-oh. I think we've lost him again.
I think
I think the phone is issue.
I think his reaction to the steam and watering is
just silence.
To pretend that we. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, James. 210-308-8867. We are going to take another quick break and come back in a moment. Tell you about some more stuff that's on sale. Like, for instance, that woman bought a Halloween item there. It looks like they're 75% off. It's a good deal. Come back. We'll be back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. This is The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. All right, what comes to mind? I was going to ask you, what happens to Purple Heart in colder weather? Does it go down?
Yeah.
Okay, but is it considered perennial? Or
Yes.
Okay, good.
So it will turn maybe a lighter color, or maybe die.
Okay.
But Purple Heart never truly dies. It is always with us.
It's immortal.
We'll make a little note, and then we'll remind you when you're complaining about it never dying. Hey, let's just mention too that in the article, one of the things that in the things to do in the this week in the garden,
yes, sir,
there's the wildflower seeds.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Good point.
November 1st is usually, we say, the month of November.
Yeah. And you've got a couple of options of your favorite nursery. Milberger's offers some of the seed bluebonnets and some, I don't know if they still offer the mixes, but they have. And then the other option is, of course, there's a number of internet retailers that are easy to deal with and do a good job on the seed. The seed works really well. And they include Douglas King Seed Company here in San Antonio, Wild Seed Farms in, Fredericksburg? Or close to...
Stonewall. Beautiful Stonewall, Texas.
And then our friends at Native American Seed Company and... what's that?
Junction.
Texas. All of them. You just call them up or go on the internet. That's the easiest thing. And make your order. You'll give them a credit card number if you want. And then the seed will come within a few days. And you want to spread it. And the key, the thing about wildflower seed, the key is that seed must make contact with the soil. So all the soil that we have wide open because of the drought and everything is a great target for the wild seeds, and you can get a lot of mixes. I found some of the packages, Milton, of those mixes we had a few years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had pollinator, we had
you're gonna have fun with
butterfly
those
mixes, and we had the Oklahoma Texas mix. I think there was some Central Texas mixes too. So they're all available, and mostly they target wildflowers do best in sun, but there's some
shade mixes.
There's some mixes that are designated for shade, and then there's a couple of wildflowers that are really top-notch, and blue curl is one of them. The only place you can get that is Native American Seed Company. But if you've ever seen it or grown it, you know how wonderful it is. The flowers grow in sun or shade, and the pollinators love it. The butterflies and the hummingbirds. And the other one is, of course, Salvia coccinea, the one that's still blooming, blooms all summer and blooms in the shade. And the deer don't eat the. I don't know. I don't remember if the deer eat the blue curl. They definitely don't eat the Salvia coccinea.
I don't remember.
I don't either. The stuff that grows in our neighborhood, the blue curl is behind fences usually. So, but lots of choice of wildflowers, and let's see. And then we mentioned that still time to plant those vegetables, and then we got new vegetables that'll be coming.
Coming up, yeah. Lots of greens, mustard greens, collards, dandelion greens. I don't know.
Swiss chard.
Swiss chard. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of.
Is your Malabar spinach still producing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it'll probably go kaput in a little while, and it'll probably kind of give up in a little while.
If the weather continues to be colder.
No, you're going to bring it in.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I can protect it.
Yeah.
It's in a little hanging bed.
Or just collect some of the seed.
I can. Yeah.
Because it's doing that right now. Those little black.
Yeah, it looks like doodle bugs all over.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you collect the seed? Do you just pop one of those off and put the seeds in there? Okay.
Just take so the whole pod is.
Oh, am I cutting the pod or I'm just cutting the limb, and then the pod bursts or something?
Well, whatever. Easiest.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
Okay.
But it is a valuable summertime plant.
Hi. Do you have a question? Well, we're doing the show on air right now. So,
radio.
All right. So 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. The number to call to be a part of the show. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, we got. Let's see.
So I was trying to think. I was going to mention that things to do in the garden.
Let's see. Wait, hang on a second. I think Al's telling us we have. Oh, Chalmette Burt's on the line. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Where you at, Bert?
Right here at home.
Okay, good.
You say it is a cool day. I was outside this morning in t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. I was like, this is the cool that I enjoy, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know we just got finished with 100 degrees, so I might enjoy it before it gets too cold.
Nope, you're smart. You got it.
All right, I talked about my drainage problem with the backyard for a while, the big slope. And around the patio, I'm wondering to put a drain. It's 11 feet in length and then 8 feet in width, so it's a square corner. So I'm trying to figure out, should I use a drainage pipe or the crushed gravel to do that? I'm going by economics, but I just need to know, how do I figure out the pitch of the slope to keep the water running away?
Pitch
if
of
you got
the
anybody
slope?
Yeah, just like, is it like, so if I run it from 3 inches, say I start at 1 inch and I go down to 3 inches, and then I go from that 3 inches down to another 3 inches to where it all drains outside of the yard. Does that sound like a good incline?
Actually, you don't need all that. So what we're talking about is 1 inch per 100 or 3 inches per 100. It's for the slope. And you really only need 1.5 inches to get good drainage per 100. And that's
what's digging for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And
so
the
the acequias, that's what they are. They're about 1.25 inches per 100. And so that moves the water pretty well.
I think that is it's pretty hard. I tried digging it last night because it's already cracking again, and it's pretty hard soil around here. So I think I'll just go with, for economics, I'll go with the crushed granite or something.
I was going to suggest that, yeah.
Oh, and you know what? And my other project, the compost is always, establishing a compost is always a daily chore. And then I'm building a stainless steel, fabricating an outside stainless steel dehydrator, 5 foot tall by 2 foot wide by 18 inches deep. So that's going to be an interesting project. And then I got one last laugh for y'all before we go. I see it's getting close again. If you got another, that's like suet. It's bird pemmican.
Ah, I like that.
It's what?
Pemmican. That's Native American. Dried meat, berries, little brains.
But for birds.
Yeah, but for birds.
Pemmican?
Pemmican, yeah.
I thought that was deer.
Yeah, it's deer. That Native Americans used deer, but some berries and some nuts and some brains. Mix it all together. Well, I can see that for the birds. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the brains with the fat is like confit when you can stuff. If you don't want long term it, you just pour fat over the top of it. And another little thing, if they don't make them with pepper, I spray mine with make a little Tabasco solution and spray it on the outside so the squirrels stay away.
Well, I was going to say, you are from Louisiana.
Yeah, you got to.
So anyway, you guys, one last thing, and I don't do Halloween, but I know they got trick-or-treaters about, so I put out all kind of healthy sweet snacks. And when I put them on a table, like sliced apples, grapes, raisins, and things like that. And then this thing called a Zelly. It's a fruit gel. And I went out at 11 o'clock. Everything was still there in the same. I was just like, wow. These kids are hooked on sugar so bad.
Well, we had some of the opposite kind of. We had some folks that did that kind of automatic, the candy left out there or pastry, I was sitting waiting for the crowd, and a car pulled up, and got a generous helping of everything, and then I was gonna holler at them, but then they jumped in the car and went away. And 5 minutes later, they're back and loaded everything else up. It was, I said, gosh, that's not a Halloween spirit.
No, it's not. But you know what? I think I really would have to pray that it's not that people are so spooked from going around house to house and walking in their neighborhoods by all the things that are going on today. That's all.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a debate. That's one of the reasons why neighborhoods kind of organize and have organized hay rides.
Yeah, I think they're seeing more and more of that.
Yeah, and the neighborhood association kind of.
And that's why I put everything
let
out.
us know if you're offering things.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Talk to you later.
Have a beautiful week. Bye now.
All right, got about a minute left. Any tips before we call it a day?
Well, I just got something that's unusual. I got the regular sized. Oh, now I forgot the name of the plant that blooms in the spring. Old fashioned. It's got dwarf. It's got different color. We'll have to talk about it tomorrow.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. It'll come to Calvin as soon as we stop. All right, we're going to say goodbye for today on behalf of Calvin and Mark. Thanks to Al doing a great job. And Milton Glueck. Thank you, Al, too. And we will see you back here at Millburgers. Come visit us tomorrow. And just listen on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.